Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Most of you know who I am, and for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Krimson Kreamer and I play video games, and welcome out to my channel, guys. Today we are doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Dawn of the New Era. It's basically kind of like Pokemon Showdown. You download it, you have access to every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. They have all the different TCG ban lists and stuff, so it's pretty much updated constantly. And I don't know why I can't hear sound. Oh, there we go. There's why I can't hear sound, because I'm an idiot. I'm like, this entire time I can't tell if there's sound or not. And that is why. Because I know you guys could hear it, but I couldn't hear it myself. And I'm like, why can't I hear the sound? Well, that's professionalism for you, people. Anything can happen. But yes, so basically, this is a new series that I kind of want to do, and I don't have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that's on the Switch, and as much fun as that game is, it is, like graphics-wise, I had to move my camera, I am sorry about that, like, graphics-wise, of course, that game looks great, but, like, you don't have access to all the cards unless you buy packs, you don't, have all the cards right away that you want to get. And there is random chance, and you can't just pull whatever you want. And because it is a normal game. Which is fine and all, which is fun, but I feel like that this is the type of game that I want you guys to be able to pick up because it's free. You have access to everything that you could access to. You can easily look up deck strategies online and build it here and test it out. Sorry, I can't stay. I got a new job starting tomorrow. I gotta be up. Alright, Shiny. But thank you for coming out. And, but yeah, it's a really fun game. It does have an online mode to it. It does have a rank to it. So, it's all good with that. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I definitely suggest downloading it. It's free on the computer. So, what are you waiting for? But, however, let us get into what this new series is. It's the Road to the Throne. Basically, because, you know, the King of Games, the Pharaoh, the throne. We're going to try to get top tier. We're going to try to get high in ranked. I have not played ranked online at all with this. Look, he's in the background. But, I definitely think with the decks that we can build, because we can literally access any deck, we can get there in time. Yo, Joe, my dude. Go get him, Krim. But yeah, guys, so this is the deck that we're going to be building for Episode 1, which is a deck that I personally like. It's a deck that I want to build in real life. I have some of the components for this deck, but I don't have everything for this deck itself in real life. But obviously, with Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, we have it here. So, let's take a look at the deck that I am building for today. Now, I named this deck the Tenyi-Striker deck because this combines two different archetypes. It combines the Tenyi archetype, which is an archetype consisting of a bunch of worm-type monsters, and it's basically you getting them out on the field and just being able to protect that monster with cards from the hand and in the graveyard, which is basically what all these cards do. Like, as you can see right here, Tenyi Agena. If you control no effect monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you control a face-up non-effect monster, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, special summon one Tenyi monster from your deck, except this card. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except worm monsters. You can only use each effect of Tenyi Dragon Agi once per turn. So basically what this is going to do... Oh, I just almost broke my microphone right there because I'm stupid. And that's how a lot of these effects are. If you have no effect monsters, special summon. Because each of these Tenyi cards has that effect. But they each also do a different thing. Like this one, if you control a face-up not effect monster, you can banish this card from the hand or graveyard, which is why it doesn't matter if it's in your hand or the graveyard, because it's still useful. And all the cards have that type of effects. Yo, what up, Guardian Ace? How's it going, my dude? And you can banish this card, then target one of your opponent monsters they control and return to the hand. This one, when your non-effect monster is battling, you can activate this card to lower your opponent's monster's attack by 1500. This one stops a effect. I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't want to relearn. Well, this is why it's here. If you want to ever just try to pick it up again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro is an easiest way to do it. You can have access to everything. And if you do watch this series, though, Guardian Ace, you might even relearn it, to be honest. Like, this one stops your opponent from using spells and traps or effects, card effects on your monster. This one brings a monster back from the dead and then destroys one. This one can bring stuff back from the banished one, because this one kind of works for the other ones, and it's also a level 1 tuner as well. So it can be able to get out this guy, Dragon Ogre Deity of Tenyi. Then I also have a normal worm, because it just helps a little bit out having this out on the field, because a lot of these cards work with non-effect monsters, and this definitely helps, and it helps out in the archetype being that is a worm, so I could be able to summon this thing out, and just being able to get stuff out on the field. We do have some field cards that go along with this deck as well. Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi. I know I'm saying that, but it's different from what's on the actual card, because what's on the actual card is like translation. What I'm reading on the bottom is actually what the card is called. All non-effect monsters in the field are unaffected by monster effects. This one protects your non-effect monsters by negating an effect of a spell and trap card. Waterfall of the Dragon Souls. It has 2 different effects. Lets you summon a worm from your deck, or you can send as many worms from your hand or face up on the field of the graveyard and draw cards equal to the number of monsters you sent to the graveyard, +1. This one kind of just summons a monster from the graveyard, and it becomes a worm. And then that's pretty much it for the Tenyi side. I mean, then we also have Unmasked Dragon. This isn't part of the archetype. However, it does kind of help out by being able to summon out like one of these other guys that has like lower defensive stats. So like we'll be able to get out Adara, Nahata, and Marina, Maparupa, and yeah, like getting out one of these 3, or even just Mystery Shell Dragon, getting him out. And then we also have Dogaran, the Mad Flame Kaiju, which is just kind of like to get rid of my opponent's stuff, and then we could be able to destroy it easily later on. But now we also go into the Sky Striker stuff, and the Sky Striker's special ability is being able to use these spell cards while you only have a monster in your extra zone and nothing in your main monster zone. Because the whole point of the Tenyi is to have at least this guy or this one out on the field. You mostly want this one because he's not effect monster, and all the effect normal Tenyi monsters could protect him. But basically, these kind of protect that one monster regardless. So we have Sky Striker, Mecha Armory, Hercules Base. Only activate this card if you only control no monsters in your main monster zone. The equipped monster cannot attack directly, but it can make a second attack on monsters during each battle phase. If the equipped monster destroys a monster by its attack while you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, draw a card. If this card is sent from the field to graveyard by a card effect, you could target up to 3 Sky Striker cards in your graveyard, except Sky Striker Mecha Armory, and shuffle them into your deck. Have you ever played with the ABC XYZ deck? No, I have not. I have not learned that one. I never played that deck. I don't even know what consists in that one. Then we got like Sky Striker, Maneuver, Afterburners, which is destroy a monster. And if you have 3 or more spells in the graveyard, destroy a spell and trap card as well. This one, Sky Striker, Mecha, Widow Anchor, negates a face-up monster effect. And then if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can take control of a monster. And then we have Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage, which is basically you can add a Sky Striker card from your deck to your hand. If you have 3 more in the graveyard, you could draw a card as well. And that's really it for that. And then we also have the field card, Mystic Mine, which is really good for this deck because this card utilizes the fact that you can, the less monsters you have, the more control you have. So like being able to have like one of these guys out on the field rather than like a whole bunch of other monsters, because that's what a lot of people do is swarm. You protect yourself, because if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, Your opponent cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack. If you control more monsters than your opponent does, you cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack. Once per turn during the end phase, if both players control the same number of monsters, destroy this card. Before it got nerfed, it was really fun. It was basically a Union monster deck with the fusions or were broken with it. Okay. But yeah, that's what Mystic Mind does. It basically allows you to have more control of the field if you have less monsters, basically. And hey, Lucky. Hey, baby. How are you? Oh, hello. Oh, hello, puppy. Hi. Hi, Lucky. Hi. Sorry, we are getting distracted by the puppers. I'm sorry, but the puppers is like, give me rubs. Give me rubs. And that's it for our main deck. Our main decks consist of 48. A lot of people would prefer having a lower card count in their deck, mostly like 40, 45. I prefer to go a little bit higher just so that way there's a little bit more variety. And with that, we have in our extra deck, we have Dragon Ogre Deity of Tenyi, which is a tuner, which requires one tuner, one non-tuner monster. It's a level 8, 3,000 attack, 0 defense. It is part of the Tenyi series. When your opponent activates a monster effect, as a quick effect, you can banish that monster. If this attacking card destroys an effect monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, this card gains attack equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. Also, it can make a second attack on a monster during this battle phase. You can only use each effect of Dragon Ogre Deity of Tenyi once per turn. This is a good card to get out if your opponent has monsters that are out on the field. You could send this out, destroy a monster, gain its attack, because most of the time they have effect monsters. And then after that, you can make a second attack, and most likely destroy that second monster, because combined with your 3,000 attack and whatever it has, you'll most likely outpower that other monster. And with everything else that could back it up, in the Sky-Striker form at least, you'll be good to go. Then we have Berserker of the Tenyi, which is a Link 3 monster. Arrow points up, diagonal right, and diagonal up right, and diagonal down right. It needs 2+ monsters, including a Link monster. I assume if you're playing a large deck, you have a Searcher or a card to mill, right? Basically, yes and no, because... Well, yes, because we have Unmasked Dragon. When it's destroyed, you can search for a worm. A lot of these other worms also... Mostly, Tenyi works from the graveyard and the hand if you don't control an effect monster. Basically, that's why we run 3 of each of these. And then we also have, like, the Sky-Strikers to protect. If they can destroy our monsters and get through all of these effects in a turn... then that's when we pretty much lose our stuff. But that's why I run mostly these Tenyis, to be able to protect that stuff. Yeah, it's good to mill for, but by that time, like, you can also activate these monsters' effects from the hand or graveyard, so you could still protect your field regardless. And then we have the field card to protect, the trap cards to protect. This actually can mill for a card. This mills for a card. This mills from the graveyard. These protect while on the field. And then we have, like I said, Mystic Mind to be able to stall out as long as we can. Because, like, if we have no monsters out on the field, this could help save us if they don't destroy it. Then we also have Master of the Tenyi, which is another Link 3 monster. Same conditions as Berserker, except all of its arrows point down in each angle. And it is also an effect monster, so unfortunately it is not protected by any of these, but it will be protected by these. It cannot be destroyed by battle with effect monsters. If you control no other effect monsters, you can destroy effect monsters your opponent controls up to the number of non-effect monsters in your graveyard and or face up on the field. You can only use this effect of Master of Tenyi once per turn. No, excuse me. Then we also have Shaman of the Tenyi, which is 2 worm monsters, link 2, each pointing in each down diagonal angle. You can discard 1 card, then target 1 worm monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot activate the effects of monster special summon from your extra deck except Tenyi monsters. And when it says that, it literally means only these other two Tenyi monsters, Master of Tenyi and Dragon Ogre Deity. And then when attack is declared involving your face-up non-effect monster, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use each effect of Shaman of Tenyi once per turn. And then, what if they have back row destruction and lock? Even if they have back row destruction, again, the Tenyi cards work from the graveyard as well. So, it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. All 15 of these work from the hand or graveyard. This obviously will destroy back row, and this guy can actually fish from the banished zone as well. So we have 3 banished searches as well, and plus it also works as a tuner to be able to get out this dude as well. It all really depends on what we're trying to go for. We also have a Ghost Ogre of the Snow Rabbit, which could also help out with that, but I don't really think it's going to help out that much. But then leading up with our effect monsters, we have Monk of the Tenyi, which is just one non-link Tenyi monsters, and it just points down. We have 3 of all those except for Dragon, Ogre, and Shaman. Then we also have Dragon, Agave, or Agave Dragon, which is 2 monsters. It's a link 4 with 2+ monsters, except for tokens. If this card is link summon, apply the effects in the sequence, depending on the types of monsters in the graveyard. Skip over if it does not apply. Inflict 100 damage of your opponent for each dragon, which we don't have. This card gains 200 attack for each dinosaur, which is why we have Dogoran in the deck. So if we destroy that, it goes back to our graveyard, so we can do this. All monsters your opponent currently controls lose 300 attack for each sea serpent, which we don't have. But we also then gain 400 life points for each worm, which is also really good for this deck. And then I also have this card. It's Link for, I don't even know how to say it, but it's a normal Link 2, which helps out with these Tenyis because you can special summon them if you have a non-effect monster. And this counts as a non-effect monster, so it just kind of helps out getting that stuff out on the field a little bit easier. And that's really it for our extra deck. Our side deck, however, we have 2 Ash Blossoms, 2 Ghost Ogres, 3 Infinite Impertinence, 2 Big Bang Shots, and 2 Fighting Spirits. And the reason why I have these 11 instead of 15 is so I could switch it out with the Sky Strikers. Because if the Sky Strikers aren't helping out with the turn with Duel 1, because I play best 2 out of 3 duels, I'll switch it out with my extra deck. So that way, if I see that my back row destruction isn't really helping me, I'll have more hand traps, which is these bad boys right here, these 7. And then we also have some equip cards to be able to equip to our monsters to kind of increase their attack. Because by the point, if our opponent is outpowering us and we don't have any defense, we can definitely use this stuff to power out stuff. So yeah, that's kind of like how we're going to play this deck in a way. So let's play a warm-up match. So let's exit out of this, go to duel, go to single player. We're going to go to Dueling Robot. I'm just going to play against the Cyber Dragons. Very simple deck to play against. Tenyi-Striker. Alrighty. We will go first. And we actually drew into a really good hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Tenyis. And I don't think they're going to have any hand traps as of right now, so I'm pretty sure we can get out Berserker by the end of turn 1. So let's go to... Alright, let's do... Activate this, summon him defensively, special summon Monk, go to this, activate, go to this, we can summon Shaman, activate this effect to then get rid of this bad boy, summon back Monk. No, we do not want to link another card. Summon that there. Now we go here. Grab Fierce Ogre or Berserker. I'm reading off of the translation, but it's actually just called Berserker of Tenyi. We don't want to put this down on the field because then we can't activate this, but we will place this on the field. And then we'll end turn with a 3000 monster. Just saying. Will you look at that? We'll place that there. And as you can see right now, we have, we can actually activate this guy from the hand if we want to, but we also have the one that's in the graveyard as well. So I'm going to activate the one that's in our graveyard right now. Go to him, and we can send one of these cards back to the hand. Now, we can only use each of these effects once per turn, so I don't like what his back row is, so we could send that back in case that was a trap card to destroy our monster, because now what we're going to do is now we're going to go to our battle phase, and we're going to attack this face down monster. See what it is? It's Proto Cyber Dragon. See? And just deal with it like that. Yeah, because I think he went to go put that hand down. But now watch. See? What we have in our graveyard is that we have these two. So if he was to activate something that would target my monster, we can use this to stop it. If it was to destroy a monster, we have this that could stop it. And if they attack with something that's stronger than us, we have this to stop it. Because this is where this deck comes into play, and we're also going to experience some glitching, because as you can see, there's a line coming across here. So let's go to battle phase. No. Yes, chain another card. Now, see, we get to bring this guy back. I hate that our thing is getting glitched out right now because it sucks. And there's really nothing I can do for that, honestly. Hold on, can I? Yeah, there we go. I was able to fix it. Okay. What he had was Cyber Dragon Core. Okay, cool, cool, cool. The only issue that I see now that we have is, that we can't activate, our, Sky Striker because hopefully there's no Platinum Gadget. I'm pretty sure that there isn't because this is like an older deck build. It's not a current one. If it was a more current one, it might be, but I don't think that's how this deck works. But you know what I can do right now? Watch this. I'm going to special summon this boy right here. I'm about to normal summon this boy right here. And we can actually now summon Dragon Deity. Summon that boy right there. Let's go to our battle phase. Let's attack this. Gain that attack. Attack with him for 3,000. And then we end turn. And that's game. Never know, dude. Expect the unexpected. I mean, we could. But that was also a computer. That wasn't a real person, so I wasn't really expecting much from that. Because I know how that deck build is. Because I practiced against it, and I just know that it doesn't have that. It's an older deck build. Yo, what up, Doc? How's it going? But yeah, now let's go to online. No, we don't want single player. We want PvP. Let's do an unranked match right now. And let's host a match. TCG, blah, blah, blah. Yes, this, yes. Alright. Fine, chilling in a park. Nice. What kind of park? A fun park? And now we just play the waiting game and wait for someone to join us. Tad dark, but nice night. Okay. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Alright, someone just came in. Gonna hit up that ready button. Now we're gonna start. Alright. Let's see what they're playing. Alright, they're gonna want me to go first. Okay. No, they're going first. Okay. I mean, there's a dog park. There's a water park. There's a fun park. I don't know these things. Alright, we kind of drew into shit right now, so our best bet is to grab some Striker stuff. And he quit. I think he saw that we were going Striker and assumed that we had all Striker, so he quit. That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. We're just gonna host another one again and hope that they don't quit on us. It'd be nice if they didn't quit on us. You okay? What happened? What happened? What happened? Well, why then don't come to me like... No, don't you... Hold on. Hey guys, I'm back. Just give me a second. Something just happened. Everything's fine. Can't really get into details about it. Just something happened. Diana was upset, but not gonna talk about it. So we're gonna be back. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, we're all good. Everything's Gucci. Sorry about that, guys. She just freaked out a minute about stuff, and yeah, so let's exit out of this. Let's restart a new host, and hopefully people will join. Because I heard that people were joining and leaving. So I'm very sorry about that for you guys that were coming in. And hopefully we can get a duel in where someone isn't gonna quit on us turn 1 because they see what cards we're playing. And we'll see. What do you... But yeah. We'll see. I'm surprised no one is joining. There we go. Yeah, everything's good. Like I said, just the situation came up. It'll be fine though. At the end of the day, it's fine. But all right, there we go. Finally, someone joined. We're gonna go paper. He's gonna go. Let's go rock. There we go. Let's go second. And shit. Good thing we went second. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dawn of the New Era. Look for that, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Oof. Hey, he summoned Ash Blossom. Probably not what he was looking for. Is this bitch playing... Oh, man. Joe, wherever you are, Joe. We found the deck for you, my friend. Ay, shitaika. All right. Alrighty, I'll try searching. Dawn of the New Era. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro is harder to find without some thing looking fishy. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, Dawn of the New Era. That's what I have right here, as you can see right here in the web browser. I should probably go to here. Alright, summons this thing. Let's activate. And let's summon this dude. Oh, we just add him to our hand. We don't even summon him. I wonder what this guy's gonna grab. He's definitely choosing hard right now. Well, Deadless, luckily, Jet Guy, or Joe, he just, added the link for you. Thank you for that. Advanced ritual. You must... From your deck to gave out whose home level you look. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Yeah, we're not gonna take fucking 1400 from him. It's just Chaos. It's not Chaos Max. I mean, that's not gonna do any damage, but cool. Alright. We should now be able to get out Berserker. What do we have in a graveyard right now? 1, 2. Alright, we have an effect. Okay.
Sorry to bother you, but I just found something.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Just want to confirm something with you.
Where am I looking?
This. Don't read it out loud, but just read it.
I have no idea. What am I supposed to understand from this?
That won't count as a W because it's telling me like I still have time to change your curriculum.
Maybe, I'm not entirely sure.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm anxious.
Alrighty, we do that. Activate that to that. No. Is he gonna try to stop it right now? Yeah, this is broken. Look, get away. Stop it. Set that, set that. And now we have back row protection, and boys, we're good to go. Now, those are the plays that we're looking for. And we still have protection in the graveyard, because God forbid we get destroyed. We'll be able to bring back Berserker and destroy whatever attacked us. I'm telling you, this deck is good when it has the right cards. Because there's really nothing that he can do. Because we have this, which if he activates our spell or trap card, while we control a face-up non-effect monster, we can negate it. We have this that can take control of a monster. Alright, ready? Ready for this? Let's do this, and let's... Yeah, send that back to your hand, please. I'm gonna trigger him. Yeah, so, no. Ah, we can't attack directly. I screwed myself over with that. Not necessarily a problem, but something I can easily fix next turn. I'm pretty sure I could just summon another Berserker if need be. Yeah, because I don't think he has anything else that could help him. The only thing... He goes, oh damn. And that's game. That's game one at least. Now I could do side decking stuff, but we're not going to do that because Sky Strikers honestly saved us that turn. So we're going to keep what we have here. So we're going to see if we can hopefully make a comeback from this. Because I'm pretty sure he's doing his side decking right now, so... We're going to wait and see what he's going to do.
Call.
Yeah. Alright. Please be safe. Alrighty. Well, this man's going to be put on a time limit, so hopefully we'll come out on top. So we'll just go to big face cam and wait for him to come back. But yeah, as you guys can see, this deck is pretty good. Even though I messed up, he still had nothing to help him out. So I obviously had to go into the cards that I had. But it still worked out in the end. Which is what I was hoping for. Obviously, I should have been a little bit more better at it, but at the end of the day, what can I really do? But that was still such a good battle. Like, honestly, that Chaos Dragon kind of threw me off because it couldn't be targeted. But luckily, because of that Tenyi card that we had, it lowered its attack. So, I'm pretty happy about that. We were able to destroy his everything else because we had Hercules out in the field, which was able to target his stuff. We were able to negate the effect of... Unfortunately, we weren't really able to... Actually, we did negate it because when it's targeted attack, it doesn't take any battle damage. Therefore, we were able to get it out on the field. And yeah, he didn't realize that side decking was a thing. So he was just like, I'm done. So yeah, let's host another one. And see if we can get someone else to come in for us right now. Whew. But yeah, what a... This is the deck that I like. This is the deck that I want. And I'm very close to building this actual deck. Unfortunately, there are some cards missing from the TCG that are only in the OCG. That is what is kind of affecting how I would play this deck. Because 3 cards that are missing is the one monster, which is like the light one. It's like Agi or whatever. That card is only in the OCG. And Dragon Deity Ogre, the synchro monster, is missing. And then Master of Tenyi is also missing. The only 3 Link monsters that are out is Monk, Shaman, and Berserker. And then the 5 other effect monsters are the only ones that are in that deck that are out in the TCG, which I have. And I have all of that, all of the spells and traps for it. And then I also have Sky Strikers to go in there as well. But like I said before, my issue is that we don't have a lot of monsters that could really work with this deck. We can build into Worms, but Worms is a little bit wonky because, you know, you need normal monsters to be able to summon stuff. You need specifically Tenyi to be able to build another stuff. Like, it comes down to what you have that could work. And a lot of the times the stuff does work. All right, they're going to go first. They won the rock, paper, scissors. But even then, this deck build is still good regardless. So, we'll see. Okay. Oh, and he's playing a full deck of 60. I just realized that. He might be playing Buster Blader. That's interesting. That is an interesting build. Doesn't affect us.
It's cold outside.
Okay.
It's really cold.
No, he's not building Buster. What does he have? He's got Blue Eyes and Buster Blader. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
Do you need any of these lights on?
Hmm?
Do you need these lights on?
You can turn off that one. Yeah, let's just, you can discard your card, but I'm not gonna let you draw 2 cards. Let's search for a Worm type, because this is what we're gonna fucking need. Let's go into this boy. Alright, let us do... Let's activate this effect. Summon in the Shaman. Activate this to grab this. Summon out this. Special summon into this. Set this. And then... will end turn. Please attack me. Please attack me. Or attack my face down at least. Lucky, stop it. You're right that Buster Blader won't work against me, but it'll work against monsters in his graveyard because he can choose. Alrighty. So here's how this play is gonna go. We're gonna go special summon. Get rid of this, go to this. Go to battle phase. Attack. Activate that. Lower you. And then we go to main phase, end turn. So now he has no monsters. 2 in the hand. We have protection from cards. Because we still have, where is he? This guy in the graveyard, which, when your opponent activates a card effect that targets a non-effect monster you control, you can banish this card, negate the activation, and then destroy it. Ooh, okay. So here's how this is going to work. And he quit. Lost connection. Again, this deck is so broken. This is broken. It's too broken. Like, you can't have me. It's so good. We have won every single match so far. My dudes. It's such a good deck build. Recommend doing this in real life. Honestly, at this point, I think this is the deck build that I'm going to have to go to tournaments with. As soon as these cards from the OCG come out. Because that's the other issue, too, is that I can't use half the cards because they're only in the... Oh, I go first. Oh, you buddy. Buddy boy, no. Alright. I mean, as soon as the OCG cards come out, then it could definitely be meta deck. I'm sorry, what the fuck was that? Okay, what does this card do? Cannot be special. If you control no monsters, you can normal this card. Without attributing, cannot be destroyed by battle. Card effects, you take no battle damage. Attacks involving this card at the end of the battle phase. If this card is battled, shuffle one card your opponent controls into the deck, and if you do, inflict 500 points of damage. Your opponent either can activate cards or effects. Response to this activation. Once returned during your cinema phase, shuffle this card into the deck. Okay, so basically, fuck you. This card sucks. That really threw me off. Oh, man. That threw me off. I was not expecting that. I'm stupid. Alright. What's he gonna summon this time? Same fucking thing. I don't know how to respond to this. This deck really is throwing me off. Come on, dude, pick a thing. Deadless, did you not get the link that Joe posted above? Ah, well, that sucks. Lucky, can you be any louder with your sips, please? Yeah. Damn. Alrighty. I'll go first. Um... Alright. End of our term, 2,300. 3,000. There's no way that I can win this. It's honestly... Time Lords is like... I don't even know what Time Lords is. And I knew I jinxed myself when I said, like, we have not lost a single duel. That was going to be the one that we lost. But I don't know what Time Lords is. I've never seen that archetype, to be honest. Honestly, it didn't even look like a real archetype. It looked like it was an anime exclusive archetype. Could be wrong. I could 100% be wrong. I can't be 100% sure about that. Let's go for rock again. Come on. You son of a bitch. Oh, this dude. Alright. Does he have the balls to go for it again? Come on, do it again. Nah, I'm done playing with you. Alright, let's see what deck you're rocking. Because good thing I chose that because we drew in the Mystic Mind. Joe! He's probably... I think he's playing Vendread. I think this guy's playing Vendread right now. What the fuck is this? No, Cosmo Town. Okay. Interesting. Strike one, banish Cosmo Town, turn it in. Now let's grab this. Activate this. Summon into Monk. What are you gonna plan, you piece of shit? I have that deck as well. I don't know what he's playing, because he's got a Cosmo card out. He's got this thing. I mean, by the end of this turn, I'm gonna have the cards that I need to be able to summon this thing and beat the shit out of it. Alright, that goes back to the hand. Set this. Go to battle phase. You son of a bitch. This son of a bitch. Hmm. Damn. Him getting Nibiru, that fucked me up. Something that could stop his cards, something else that could stop his cards. And then we have this, which... Please don't be Nibiru. Because, I mean, I could stop it. No, I fucking can't. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Because I know that he has Nibiru in his hand. And I have nothing that could stop it. Unless I draw into one of my hand traps. Actually, Flawless Perfection of Tenyi would have stopped fucking Nibiru. Yo, shit! Yo, United Family Raid. My dudes, welcome out, United Family. Yo, Dylan, my dude, thank you so much for the raid, my dude. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Krimson Kreamer. I do a lot of Pokemon fighting game and now Yu-Gi-Oh content. Thank you guys so much. My man, have a good one, fam. Thank you so much, Dylan, my dude. Thank you so much. Oh, man, look at all the people coming in. Thank you guys so much. And you came in at a dark time when I'm not winning this duel, but you know what, guys? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everyone who's coming in, my dudes. United Family Raid. It's been a bit since I've seen you here, Dylan, my dude. Thank you so much for coming through. I hope everything's good. I hope that your house is doing well. I keep on seeing you update on Twitter. I hope Lex is good. I hope Boomy's good. Keep up the good work, my dude. I know getting a new house is really hard. I mean, I'm only renting right now and stuff, but I hope that you are happy where you are, my dude, and I hope everything's going out all right down there in Georgia. Thank you so much, my dude. I really do appreciate it. Alrighty, let's go back to this nonsense that I'm facing right now. Alright, let's normal summon this bad boy. Whew. And for those of you who don't know what we're doing, you're great, man. Have a good stream. Gotta get some food. Alrighty, go get some food, my dude. Yo, Nicholas Cakes, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys don't know what we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Old card game. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Let's throw that there. Basically, what Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro is kind of like the Pokemon Showdown for Yu-Gi-Oh! You have access to every single card, including anime, TCG, OCG, and basically make decks with them and build them online. And that's basically what you guys are seeing right now. Currently, right now, let's go into this guy. And then... Oh, that wouldn't be enough to... What do we have in our graveyard? No, nothing that can really save us. But yeah. So, right now, the duel that we're in, I'm not winning. And the deck that I'm actually using, it's, no, it's just, we're gonna lose this one anyway. It's not gonna matter. Let's just surrender. But yeah, let me go to the deck build so I can show you guys what we're building with right now. I call it the Tenyi-Striker deck. The anime had literally 0 rules that the actual game had just made. They just had made up rules. Yeah, but like you could play by like it's still gonna play by like rules and no ban list and stuff, but you could still access like those cards like as you can see right here, like a classic Blue Eyes White Dragon, but you can't add this to your deck because it's not a normal card. But they do have like every print for every card ever. So it's like, oh, I want Blue Eyes, but I want this Blue Eyes. I want to add this Blue Eyes, and this Blue Eyes, or the one with Kaiba on it. But yeah, as you can see, this is the deck that we have. Tenyi-Striker. It's the combination of the Tenyi archetype and the Sky Striker archetype as well. Basically, with the Tenyis, you want to get out your Link and or Synchro monsters. Mostly this Link, your non-effect Link, because they all protect your non-effect monsters. And that gets those out. But then with the Sky Striker stuff, this protects any monster that's in your extra monster zone and not in your main monster zone. So it works for both the Tenyi with the non-effect monsters and for the effect monsters as well. If I know that I'm drawing into my Sky Striker stuff, I'll most likely try to go into my effect extra deck monsters rather than my non-effect ones. However, it kind of works in tandem. I have to play it by how I feel, like by gut feeling on that, because either way, both strategies work very well with each other. And then let's say I lose game 1 because I'm not drawing into my Sky Strikers. I can switch them out with my side deck down here, which has a bunch of hand traps and equip cards to equip to my extra monsters, so that way I don't have to worry about not having extra monsters on the field, rather than I can't have anything in my main monster zone and just in my extra deck zone. I do have other decks that I want to definitely go over. Like I have a Shirienu deck, which is basically just Fire, Zombies, Samurais, which is actually a pretty good deck. We have Thunder Dragon deck, which is the like the classic Thunder Dragon stuff. So it's like you play with Thunder Dragons and then like Colossus and Lord and all these other guys. Made a Musketeer deck. I want to make my Elements of Hero deck soon as well and add that in. We have Fur Hires. We have a bunch of other stuff. This is actually my 1-to-1 deck for my actual for hire deck that I own. So, like, this deck right here, except for the extra deck zone, because I added some shit. But other than that, I do have whatever is right here, my deck of 48. This is what I actually own. Only having 2 cards are used. Have you played Masked Heroes? Yes, I have. I have played Masked Heroes. I own Masked Heroes. They're really good. I do enjoy them. And that's the Elemental Hero deck that I have. It's kind of like... Basically, the deck the hero deck that I have is a mix of Elemental, Masked, Vision, and Destiny. And it's a really good deck, and I do have a strategy to OHKO with that deck. I need a little bit time to build that deck because I would have to grab my actual cards, sit there, film through everything, make everything in order so that way I can add it into this. But I am definitely going to be doing a a stream for that too. That's going to be stream 2 is my Masked Hero deck and Elemental Hero. I want to build a Masked Hero because masks are broken. Yes, they are. And if you take them and you can combine them with the deck that I have, it's going to be a broken-ass deck because the deck that I have is based off of someone else's deck, which has a bit of Masked Heroes and stuff in it, but the deck that I have has more Masked Heroes. The only Masked Hero I don't have in that deck specifically is, I believe, Masked Hero Vapor, because we have Acid in there, and Vapor's good, but we added in another card to kind of like take Vapor's spot. Other than that, the deck that I run has all Masked Heroes, and it also has the extra heroes, a couple of Destiny heroes, and Vision heroes. Yep, Acid drops all back row, and it's great. But even then, I don't even really play those cards much. Those are kind of like my situational cards. I try to always go for my OHKO strategy, which is go second, be able to get Vision Hero Trinity out, equip that with Elemental Hero Honest Neos, because when you get Trinity out on the field, the first turn that it's out, it doubles its attack. So it starts out with 2,500, then it doubles it to 5,000. Then you place Elemental Hero Honest Neos on top of that, and it gains another 25 attack, so it makes it 75. And then Trinity Hero can attack up to 3 times in its first turn. Actually, it can attack up to 3 times in general. It can't do direct attacks, but it can destroy. And if you put 7,500 attack points on that thing, and it can attack pretty much twice two attack monsters that your opponent has, you can OHKO turn 1. I do have Contrast Hero in there if need be. But even then, getting that out, it's good. Like I said, the Masked Heroes are played more situational than they are recommended. You could still get out Darklaw. Darklaw is a good build for that deck that I have. Like I said, we're not looking at that deck right now, so I really can't show it off as much as I would love to. Yo, what up, boss man? How's it going, my dude? But yeah, it's a good deck, and I promise when we do the second stream, that's the deck that we're going to be running, so hopefully you come back for that, Nick, because if you like Masked Heroes, you're definitely going to love that deck build. I just, unfortunately, did not have time before work to put that into my thing, but I do promise that is what the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream is going to be the Masked Hero deck. And I could also build into a normal Masked Hero deck as well, to kind of just, like, you know, throw it in there as well, but I feel like the one that we have that's built to OHKO is definitely the most broken hero deck in metagame, to be honest. I run Contrast to my Masked Hero deck in Legacy of the Duelist. Nice. That is a good strategy to run. I unfortunately do not have Legacy of the Duelist only because it takes time to get those kind of cards. When I have this, that I can literally just type it in and then I just have access to every single card. As you can see here, it has access to 11,047 cards. So we have access to all the cards that we need. Let's go back to Tenyi so I can click on that. But yeah, as you can see, we have access to every single card, including anime. As you can see right here, we have all these anime-esque cards. But yeah, it's a good deck. Definitely gonna build that one next time, my dude. I can't wait to show that one off. Masked Heroes, just heroes in general, is probably one of my favorite archetypes. It's one of the most supported archetypes throughout most of the anime, and just most of the card game itself, getting support with Elemental Heroes. Then it went to Destiny Heroes. Those kind of became their own separate archetypes as well. And then we got Masked Heroes, Vision Heroes. All these cards now work together. Now, Nick's been here for a bit. I've seen Nick here a couple times. He's not really that new. I definitely recognize that name. But yeah, it's, that's interesting. Spiral. Ah, it's because it's the same goddamn card. Just one, looks different than the other. But yeah, having access to every single card and being able to, yeah, you haven't. Being able to access every single card just definitely helps. Like, look at all these artworks for Dark Magician. Like, come on. Look at this. You have this one, this one, this one. I would have to probably say the red one is probably my favorite. Honestly, because, you know, Crimson, red, it kind of just fits. All the Neoses that they have. The Red Eyes. This one is probably my favorite Red Eyes art type that they have. What else do we have here? We just have so many cards. All the Summon Skulls. This one's probably my favorite, the one with the Scythe. Like, that one's just cool. And the fact that he's usually hang out in Pokemon stuff and have been helping Nas in his runs of Infinite Fusion mostly. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Nas is doing that. I hope you also heard what we're also doing, Nick. That me and Nas are having a crew battle next weekend, so definitely stay tuned for that. Because that's going to be a lot of fun when we go head-to-head with our two teams. Yeah, I saw, yeah. So who are you? Are you hashtag Team Krim or hashtag Team Nas? And you can be 100% honest with me, my dude. It doesn't matter if you pick me or him. I just want to hear your honest opinion because I like to know those types of things. Whether or not you guys want me to win or go up against Nas, it doesn't matter. Either way, I'll still be happy with whatever you choose. Because as long as you are into it and you enjoy it, that's all that matters. I'm Team Middle. Alrighty, my dude. That's fine. That's fine. You can be Team Middle. Because I know what I am. I'm hashtag Team Krim. But nah, dude, it's alright. But thank you for telling me and being a part of it. I do appreciate that. Because being a part of stuff is key. I'm looking at all these cards and I'm like, I don't even know half of these cards. Well, you're going to want to be hashtag Team Krim because the guys that I have lined up to back me up for this are God tier. I'm going to tell you that right now. We are at God tier level. We are going to run Gambit on this man. Nas doesn't even know what is planned. I did hear that it was going to be Meowth. However, there were also leaks that we saw that it was also going to be Chatot as getting a version exclusive. Personally, I'm getting both games anyway, so I'm getting Sword and Shield, so I'm going to have access to pretty much everything anyway, and depending on who I'm playing with, we can transfer over stuff. Vice versa. It doesn't matter. But personally, I like Shield more. And I don't like I don't like the fact that they're kind of just screwing over my boy. My dude. Sirfetch'd is in Sword alone. I was 100% down for Farfetch getting an evolution. I was 100% down to support my dude all the way, even to playing him in, what's it called? Just in Showdown. And then they do me dirty by putting him in Sword when the man has both a sword and shield. It makes no sense. Dr. Stone is so good. I haven't gotten around a chance to watch that yet, unfortunately. I do want to get around to it, but I just haven't. I'm very busy with a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, man. Oi. Oi, oi. Yada, yada. I'm just looking through all these cards, and I'm just like, there are a lot of cards out here. There are a lot of cards. Oh, yes, it is, because My Hero's coming out next month. My dudes, who's ready for some My Hero? Are you ready for My Hero? I'm ready for My Hero. Because that shit gonna be lit. I can't get over the fact of how many of these cards there are. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. I'm yawning. My Hero, SAO, Food Wars, plus all new ones. Oh, also, oh yeah, Nick, if you haven't seen this, my dude, they also have, the manga-only Masked Heroes in here. Like, Masked Hero Gust, which I hope that they add to the TCG really, really badly. Because they're just better versions of, the normal elemental heroes. And the fact that they can make them normal monsters that you can summon. Yes, it did. It did get 2 confirmed seasons. But yeah, I hope, like I said, here, let me go back to it, because they do have more of these Masked Hero, anime exclusive cards, or manga exclusive cards that I really hope that they get. Like, it's just a normal monster, but, like, you know, it's still Masked Hero Gust, which is a better monster than Avion. Yeah, they confirmed Season 2 and Season 3. Like, they were like, nah, we skipped the phase. We're going straight to 3. Screw 2. We're going straight to 3. Where's this other card? I know they have another one in here. They had more Masked Heroes. Hold on, actually, I could just type it in. Yeah, we have this Fire one, Gust, Dusk Crow. Basil's, and then all of our boys. But yeah, they look pretty cute. They have masked and unmasked. That's pretty cool. But I use unmasked. Mask Chameleon. I hope bad. Yeah, these guys are cute. Diane is busted? Yes, it is. Diane is stupid busted. I also have this Egyptian God Ra deck. That could also run Gambit depending on how well it's played. Fairy Tail's a good one. I feel like if there was an archetype that was closest to Fairy Tail, it would probably be a combination of Tenyi being able to, like, you know, have these guys activate, like, these guys from the graveyard, but also probably the Fur Hire, because the Fur Hire is like a guild, because they all kind of work together in, like, a guild situation, as I just knocked down my fucking boom mic microphone. Diane into Dark Shadow? Do you mean Dark Law? Yeah, but let's go back. Let's do Let's do a dueling robot. Let's go up against Cyber Dragon because I want to show off the Fur Hires quickly before we end the night. Because the Fur Hire is a pretty broken deck as well. Shadow Mist. Okay. Right, and we'll go second. But yeah, watch how broken this deck is going to be. Summon this. And now let's go and get our boy Raphael. Activate your effect. To then grab this boy. No. Activate your effect. No. To summon this boy. Let's do this and this. Let's get rid of a set card first. So let's get rid of his face down. 2, 3. All right, we choose one to keep. I'm going to say we're going to keep Dogman, shuffle the rest back, because we're going to summon out one of those guys anyway right now. Hold on, let's set you, activate you. They got rid of that, so I'm a little upset about that. I wish we could have summoned that out, but special summon into, let's go into full go, and we're going to use 1, 2, 3. Summon right here. And then he's gonna bring back something from Call of the Haunted. Okay. Who can we let's go into this dude. And now let's go to the battle phase. We'll go attacks this dude. No! Oh no. Oh no. That hurt. Oh, hiatus? You mean like, yeah, basically a hiatus. You want, hold on. We're gonna do this and this. Yeah, that's not on hiatus right now, I don't think. Let's go right here. Activate his effect to bring back full go. Not gonna really matter. Activate that. Now I'll summon this. Activate this. Get rid of that. I'm gonna special summon into another full go. Bam, bam, bam. Go there. Yes, what are we gonna go into? Let us go into Going to you. So you defensively activate this effect, inflict 1,000. Nah, I feel like that's not a hiatus. I feel like Season 2 just came out for that. Yes, let's specifically grab a card from here. I'll just grab another beat. Alrighty. I'm gonna summon this. Then activate his effect to summon you here. Activate your effect to bring back you. Activate your effect to summon you in attack mode. Activate that. Then we're going to activate this. Have more than enough attack points to win this. And that's game. I'm excited for Shield Hero 2, another season of High School DxD. Yeah, I'm excited for Shield Hero as well. Shield Hero is probably one of my favorite animes right now in just in general because it's different. It doesn't build off of like him being so great and being loved and this and that. It's built off of him being hated. And I love the fact that he's hated so much and he has to fight and grind his way to get to where he is, especially when you reach the end of the season. It's so good. Overlord, fantastic. Overlord needs to continue. Please continue Overlord. Because I said that it's not continuing. That, and they also need to continue Reincarnated as a Slime. That's another one that needs to be continued as well, my dude. But anyway, though, I feel like this is a good spot to end for tonight. Let's go and see if we can raid someone, honestly, because I want to see if we can get a raid in. Who is live that we know that we can go and give this love back to that we can raid? Who can we go into right now? You know what? Our boy Big Uzi is streaming right now, so let's go over to this man's channel. We're going to hit up this man with a hashtag Krimson Kreamer. Go show this man some love, my dudes. But anyway, I will see you guys all later. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you for the raid again, Dylan. I really do appreciate that, my dude. And everyone who came out, I hope you guys subscribe, like what you see, and we continue growing and loving as a great community. But anyway, guys, I will see you all later. Have a wonderful night. And as always, my dudes, good gaming, God bless, go beyond, and keep on keeping on.